Back home in Chocolatown, USA, do or die hockey. Game 5 is underway between the Bears and Phantoms as Hershey looks to capture the victory here tonight and move on. Hendricks Lapierre tries it in offensively, and the fans on their feet early. So it's dumped back behind the goal, and Heldergrans on the cutoff. First big hit of the game to Spencer Smallman, and that'll get 10,500 oohing and on. Miro Stachenko at center with Trinea pressuring on the far way. That's a penalty on Luke Philp as he took down the Phantom Garrett Wilson in the boards. So the first power play of the game is going to go to Lehigh Valley. A cross-checking minor assessed on Philp, who got Wilson in the numbers, so the big man went down hard.
We wanted the Phantoms to play with discipline. Their head coach does, which is not easy for a rough and tumble bunch. And on this particular play, Philp is going to get the 2 minutes. You see when the guy turns your back to you, it's just probably best to hold up. Not a lot of great things happen in those situations, and makes the contact, he goes down, and now he's sitting for 2.
It's Lapierre darting in, down the slot, weaving to the point, gets to Smallman, who shoots in front of Peterson. The rebound there. Lapierre swats it in front. Smallman couldn't find it. Hits it again. Shoots and scores! Spencer Smallman opens game 5. Hershey has the 1-0 lead.
The formula for success for the Hershey Bears: get the puck on the net and then just keep scrambling. Make Cal Peterson work. Hendricks Lapierre back out front. Limoges, Smallman, everybody keeping it live. Ends up with Spencer Smallman. Has just enough net to get it past Cal Peterson, and the Bears take the early lead.
This line put back together right after the penalty kill. Another move by head coach Todd Nelson. Good recovery by Parrott to get it off the body of Strome, but not out. That was leaving the zone, and then Strome got a piece of it. Ricocheted off him to stay in. McDonald buried hard to the board, centering Felix Sell in front. Shepard's got it with his glove, and then he took a stick up high. And Shepard looking for a call there. Good save made by the Bears goaltender. Phantoms look to take advantage. Shepard with the stop. The Phantoms forward check causing an issue. But it remains 1-0 Hershey. Finally out of the pile to Iorio. Cleared it to center, but behind Luke Philp. Philp, though, helped create the steal. 2-on-1. Strome on the left wing. Looks for Sutter. Threw it to him. They score! Riley Sutter at the back post. And after the goal, we got a disturbance. But Sutter from Strome hits 2-0 Hershey.
Matt Strome all fired up after that goal, and he should be. What a play. Holds it. Just the perfect timing for Riley Sutter. And then he doesn't like the contact after it, but let it go. It's now 2-0. Riley Sutter with the goal. And when you got your fourth liners out there doing the job with the forechecking and now the scoring, the Phantoms are in trouble at this point. The Bears look really, really solid. Watch Hendricks Lapierre, how often he's controlling the puck and comes away with it in traffic.
Shoot, save Peterson. The rebound, he slid over. Dump it. Garrett Rowe back behind the net. Spits it right side center. Sharp angle man. He scores! Riley Sutter with a 2-goal game. He sneaks it underneath Peterson. It's 3-0 Hershey.
Every time you see Garrett Rowe on the ice, he does something a little different to help out your team. The heart and soul guy goes and digs that puck right off the boards. You see the look right to see if he has somebody breaking with him. He finds Riley Sutter right in the shooting position. Nice soft pass to him. Why not? Let it fly, see what happens. And he beats Cal Peterson cleanly.
Or if we don't shoot ourselves in the foot. You want to shoot yourselves in the foot. You want another goal. Smallman's got it. Racing in, looking for his second. On the backhand, shut down by Peterson. Huge save. Puck came free with the net off. Lapierre tapped it into the open goal as Smallman denied. He wanted a penalty. Don't want to sit back. You want to go for the jugular and want a chance for Spencer Smallman.
We've seen this time and time again with the Bears goalposts. They come off rather easily. Watch Cal Peterson's right leg and skate knock off the post as he's trying to make that save and stick with Spencer Smallman. No opportunity for any kind of rebound.
Strome, Sutter got knocked down in a hard collision there. Referees didn't see it. Phantoms are right back in. Sutter is hurt. Richard is in. He scores! Anthony Richard from the left dot. Kept it low to the far post. Past the left skate of Hunter Shepard. Power play goal. Phantoms on the board. It's Hershey 3, Lehigh Valley 1. His fourth goal of the playoffs. And Anthony Richard from almost exactly on the left dot. And he can't snipe. It actually wasn't that low of a shot. I thought it wasn't. Well, there's Miroshnichenko. He got cracked over there by Belpedio. Giovanni Smith wants to challenge. I think it's John McDonald at center. It is. And they hold John McDonald away from Giovanni Smith. They're taking Belpedio to the box. And where are they taking Giovanni Smith now? The 3 went up to John McDonald. Giovanni Smith is still barking at the officials. They might be throwing him in as well. And it might be a 5-on-3 for Hershey. Not good.
Pulls it right wing. LaPierre taps it in front. It's loose in the blue paint underneath the Phantom. Comes free. Miroshnichenko rolled it wide. 8 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Dubé to LaPierre. Gets it back, and that's blocked. And up and out of play. Just 3 seconds left on the 5-on-3. And another takedown of a Bear behind the net. Had by Emile Andre on Pierrick Dubé. Or Miroshnichenko, beg your pardon. Pierrick Dubé on the outside having words. See if any calls come out of that as the Phantoms want a kill from them.
Well, you watch the replay. They're trying to make themselves as big and long as possible. They're just burying that puck there. Miroshnichenko couldn't dig it out and finish it. You know, and we've heard a lot of things from both teams at the end of these games as another Phantom goes into the box. Coach Ian LePerriere said to his team he was disappointed after game number 4. His team couldn't finish a 5-on-3. Said, if you can't finish a 5-on-3, you don't deserve to win. And well, we certainly hope the Bears can take advantage of this opportunity. They're about to go on a 5-on-4 again. A lot of guys piling up in that box over there, Zach.
Andre with the extra cross check taking down Miroshnichenko. The Bears still on the power play. And a chance for new life on the man advantage here after not scoring at a 5-on-3 for 2 full minutes. That has left the door open for Lehigh Valley big time. But you get one here, you go back up by 3, you're feeling better.
No question about it. And time is the Bears' friend from the standpoint of this is it. This is the last period. Every 2 minutes the Phantoms keep putting themselves in the box is a big plus on the Hershey side.
Side steps the stick check, trying to get it around Belpedio in his feet, bodied up along the boards. The Phantoms clear the line off the body of Hunt, trying to keep it in. Knocked away, Richard, a short-handed break. In on Shepard, glove save by Shepard. Off the man, he knocks it away, and back come the Bears. Here's LaPierre, over to center, end-to-end we go. One is stopped by Shepard. Now Hunt will walk it in. Hunt on the left wing, looks in front up the side of the goal. Peterson the save at the right post, and he will cover. And another takedown by the Phantoms back behind the net on Miroshnichenko. And the officials have done what they can to give the Bears looks on the power play with Lehigh Valley taking undisciplined penalties. Hershey nearly took advantage there after a huge save by Shepard on Richard, short-handed.
Third
Sutter, chance for the Bears. LaPierre right wing at Smallman, darting the net. He shoots, big save, Peterson. What a stop on the half slapper from Smallman, who let it fly, and Peterson out to the top of his crease. Keeps the Phantoms within 2.
The Phantoms are going to give the Bears some opportunities. They have to take some chances. It results in a 2-on-1. I like the decision by Smallman to just go ahead and play it as a one-timer. Got himself in a good position to try and go far side on Peterson. Great save.
Off Richard between the circles. Couldn't get turned for a backhander. Limoges knocked it over the right boards, and there's Belpedio for Luchenko. Centering McDonald, he scores! Hunter McDonald from Jet Luchenko! And with 5:57 to go, the Phantoms have made it a 1-goal game! Hunter McDonald stepping in there, receiving that feed from Jet Luchenko, and chipping it in on the stick side of Hunter Shepard. And here we go. Jet Luchenko's 6th assist of the Calder Cup playoffs.
Abels will tip it in. Richard tagged up, back behind the net. There goes Peterson. Extra attacker coming on for Lehigh Valley. Richard behind the goal. They were down 3-0, trying to tie this game at 3. Lehigh Valley pressing in the offensive zone. Strom will get it out to center. Triniev racing after it. Empty net ahead. He'll get there. Trinyev dragged down. The puck goes in anyway. Empty net goal. Bogdan Trinyev. It's 4-2 Hershey with $1:40 to play.
You control what you can control, and number one is effort. Look at the effort from Bogdan Trinyev as he turns the corner and just glides it towards the net. The Phantom and the Bear fighting for it, and the Bear puts it in the net.
Game 4 on the road, they got it. They worked all year to get home ice advantage. And they come back in front of 10,400 and get the win in Game 5. The Bears are moving on. The back-to-back Calder Cup champions, they're still defending. They'll take on the Charlotte Checkers in the Atlantic Division Finals. It's a 4-2 win, and the winner take all Game 5 tonight at Giant Center.
It was a great comeback effort in the third with goals by Richard and then Hunter McDonald. And these guys never stop believing and never stop pushing. But now they're on the wrong side and the losing side of the handshake line as Garrett Wilson leads the team through the handshake line. Ian LePerriere is coming out there to offer his support to the players, and he's on the back end of this handshake line as well. He will shake hands with their head coach, Todd Nelson, whom Ian LePerriere has said repeatedly, even if we're not asking him about him, but he says it over and over how much respect he has for their head coach. Hershey captain Aaron Ness is at the front of the Hershey handshake line, and Louis Belpedio is offering his congratulations to the Hershey Bears players. I see Garrett Wilson congratulating their head coach Todd Nelson and their assistant coaches as well. Same for Anthony Richard. Just, you know, it's a classy tradition that we have in hockey. The handshake line at the end of the playoff series. Nikita Grabenkin now, Adam Jennings shaking hands with all the coaches. So is young 18-year-old Jet Luchenko had that great assist on the Hunter McDonald goal. And as the Bears kind of file off and they finish their turns in the handshake line, they are now circling around the arena and waving their hands to the crowd and giving an ovation for their fans as well. Todd Nelson now with some sincere extended words with Jacob Gaucher. Boy, that was a nice conversation that Todd Nelson had for Gauche. Their assistant coaches, Louis Belpedio, chatting with Todd Nelson, Cal Peterson now as well. And for some of these players, their contracts end this year. Some of them might come back, but for some, we might have seen the last of them with the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Some of them